Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage. We are working on Dad's daily, and Dad is still comfortable in Florida, and we're kicking ass on this thing. So we're going to pull the engine. We're not waiting for him anymore. And yeah, so we're gonna pull the engine and trans today. We gotta get the sheet metal off, radiator out, all that kind of stuff. And then we can get this thing out, get it on an engine stand, and start cleaning it up and getting it ready to put back in the car. So let's get started. Going up. If we, you could probably come out if you want, Steve. All right. And a couple of us could probably balance this trans. Mike,
can you come up a little bit? You're... All right, good.
Ready? Yep, keep going. We gotta go up. Up more? Yeah. Just let the hoist do the work. We'll balance a little bit. Work it out. Yeah, send that. Yep. Okay. Keep going. We want to just set it right here.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. And we can take it apart and re-rig it or whatever.
Do I need to run to Walmart?
I have all that stuff. That's good. It's fine. Here we go.
The bag worked until it was totally full.
Nah, yeah, that's just it.
There you go.
Probably have to pick up a little.
Hang on a second. I'll get a couple of 2x4s under the back of the engine.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. You're free. Go ahead and just give it a little wiggle. Alright, what are we going on?
So these lines.
Okay, switch them on.
Okay.
It's just, it's on a hard angle now because the weight's on the tail of your trans. That's probably just Here, hang on a second.
Oh, it's the, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Take this plate off.
Oh yeah, the plate's still stuck on the engine.
It's bolted on this, no, it's bolted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bolted on. Oh,
Because
yeah,
it
the
goes
bolts aren't in on this
Yep,
side.
that's what I was
Okay.
getting at. Yeah, we missed the
Just one bolt. I think it's ½ inch or 9/16.
That's what I was saying. I could feel it was still.
Yeah, it's a dust shield.
There we go. Slide back. Hold on, you got airlines. Just a second too.
Ready?
Yep. All right, let's wait right there.
Hold on, set it down right there. It'll
Down.
well, at least take a little weight off it there. Okay. We're free.
All right. Could have been worse. Everybody lost a finger.
Oh.
Hand.
No blood, no nothing.
All right, so we got the engine and trans out of the car. Just the only casualty was a mess on the floor. We used some pig mat to clean everything up and soak it up along the way, so it wasn't too bad, luckily. Now that we got the engine on the engine stand, we're going to kind of keep the momentum going, and we're going to start tearing the engine down to see what's in the oil pan, get all the stuff we don't need off, and then we can get everything ready for all those Holley, Mr. Gasket, Wyand, all those killer parts that we got sitting waiting to go on the engine. We just got to get everything torn down and see what kind of condition stuff's in, and obviously get it all cleaned up. So we're going to fire the air compressor up and start ripping into it. Ready?
Yep.
What's safety wire?
More baler's twine.
No, it's a safety wire.
Looks better already.
Safety squint. Set outside at some point because it leaves.
Stinks. Ready to rock.
Put it back in, good to go.
I think we're good.
See what kind of sludge comes out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's coming.
Good thing we didn't run the engine very long.
You got a piece of filler, a small piece of filler rod.
Something to stick in there.
Okay,
That's great.
The rods are stamped. This engine may have been apart at some point.
Yes, I mean, I don't see any.
I think he drank.
I don't see any shiny bits in the pan from us running it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think we ran it. The most I think would have happened is we would have scored the cylinders. We didn't run it long enough to get the engine even remotely hot. I mean, we spun it over
A few times, yeah.
seconds. You know, if anything, I would have been worried about scoring the cylinders if they were totally dry. But there looks like the cylinders are actually still kind of oily.
Yeah.
I don't see. I mean, the cylinders, from what I can see, don't look bad at all. The top of the cylinder would really tell us, but.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like the pistons still have oil in them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that's probably what saved us.
Yeah.
Hold on, stop. Let's see. There's just a bunch of carbon at the bottom of the cylinder
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way, we don't have to get rid of oil.
there. Yeah, I do have a problem with a lot of oil in there.
I know, I gotta make the AutoZone trip. I have 14 quarts to get rid of,
Yeah.
or 14 gallons.
I just take it to work.
Lucky you. That's what I used to do too.
I need to dispose of all mine first before I take yours.
Yeah, I used to take when I used to work
Hey,
at
get
the
on
truck.
that mic because I got a lot here.
I'm gonna do mine this week. We have 55-gallon waste drums that somebody just comes and picks up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, why didn't I know that? Get on that. What'd you find?
Some
Well,
interesting colored stuff in the water jet.
Wow.
You sounds like you have a whole
You got
collection.
anything longer?
I have 13 cars.
That's a whole
I'm
collection.
sure you've heard that before,
Nice.
Matt.
That's cool.
That's not enough.
13?
Really? Oh man.
Yeah, that's. I'm catching up to you, Joe.
Hey, you'll be able to pass me.
Yeah, but I don't have the finances to buy all the stuff I want. Yeah. I gotta wait for my deals to get them.
Definitely some gross stuff in there.
If you want to get the air hose and blow it through the water jacket in the head,
Yeah.
spit it out that way.
Listen to the broken record.
Hey, why don't we do?
All right, so got the engine out. We got the engine all torn down. A couple little scary things we saw along the way. Engine pan had like 0 oil in it, which is a little scary. Luckily, we ran it for almost no time. The cylinders were oiled. Everything was oily inside, but it looks like Carl might have drained the oil to do an oil change at some time, and maybe figured out that you couldn't get the oil filter off with the engine in because they had the long filter. Didn't go any further. We don't know, but that was a little scary. We looked everything over so far. It doesn't look like there was any damage, but obviously we need to look a little further into it and just double check everything. What we need to do now is get a bunch of parts ordered for this. Now, Holly jumped in as a sponsor and has donated, Holly and some of their subsidiaries has donated some items for us. So we have a new Holly carburetor, we have a Wyand intake, four barrel intake coming. We have some Mr. Gasket finned valve covers for it that will kind of make it a little more retro looking, a set of headers. We got a bunch of stuff coming for this car, or we have already. So we're definitely going to dress this thing up, give it a little more pep. I need to order a cam and valve train kit for this engine, because we figure if we're going to be tearing it down to check the engine out a little better, we might as well do the cam and all that stuff and give it a little bit of a thump while it's idling and a little more pep in its step, if you will. So we need to just work on getting some parts, which we can have some of the guys kind of help tinker on that a little bit, while I'm going to tackle some of the fixing of the cross member and the structural stuff for the transmission mount that is like really bad. We had one side of the trans mount they made was bolted in, the other side they decided to weld for some reason, so that wasn't even removable. So we need to cut all that out, try and figure out the best way to patch it that is not going to be crazy intense with pulling the body off, but is also going to be safe and just look a little bit better. So big update on this car. Can't wait to get moving on it. I think Dad is going to come home just a little bit early. He says because he doesn't have a lot going on in Florida, but we think he might just be excited to get in the shop and tinker on the car with me. But we're hoping we get this engine kind of put back together in time and back in by the time he gets back, and maybe we can even have it running so you can hear this thing sit here and idle and everything. It'll be really fun, and he can come in and help me get this thing all buttoned up so we can drive it this summer. So that's the update on Dad's Daily. Thanks guys for watching. Catch you later.